Okay, welcome back to another Chain Challenge video. I've gotten some feedback asking me to include my units and refines, so I've done that here. The merges do not really matter for Reinhard and Olivia because I'm assuming that you have a summoner support Reinhard. The HP seal is required on Julia due to a mistake I made during this recording, and ally support between Julia and Lucina should be there. If you don't have the ally support, I suggest you use a HP seal +5 for the sacred seal to counteract that lack of support. If I played a bit differently on map 3, you wouldn't need to have a HP seal if you didn't have the ally support, but I would mention what you should do differently if you don't have the ally support. I'm just giving you ways that you could alleviate the differences when the time does come. So the map is fairly simple. You want to slap Alphonse and tank Sharina. Sharina will chase and you can then kill Alphonse, and again it's pretty simple. You know, you're gonna kill Sharina and then you're gonna retreat, because we know the sword flyer is gonna chase our Julia. We can use that to threaten resistance free the sword flyer. You could slap the blue mage with Lucina, allowing you to kill him with Reinhard. Again, if you had the summoner support Reinhard, that would be equivalent to a +5 merge to Reinhard. I'm also assuming that you have a plus attack IV Reinhard, but realistically at this point in the game, if you're an older player, you should have a +10 Reinhard. Again, you want to tank Katria and put Reinhard in this formation, which gives him horn attack, spur attack ×2, and ally support, which allows him to kill Kagero with Moonbow. You can then kill Katria and then kill this cleric, this sword dragon. Reinhard will get attacked, but that's fine. So just kill the cleric. You might see a few cuts here, but again, I made a small error here, so do keep that in mind. This still does work, as long as you have a HP seal, but I'm going to tell you there's going to be at one point you should not do what I did if you do not have ally support at S rank between Lucina and Julia. Anyways, you want to do the same strategy, you know, horn attack Reinhard, then Moonbow Kagero. Alphonse will run down, allowing you to kill him with Dragon Fang. You can then back off with Reinhard, heal Julia, and then let them come to you. As you can see, Julia is going to take quite a lot of damage, knocking her down to 5 HP. If you did not have that HP seal, you would have 2 HP. But that's fine. You then want to dance and kill.
Let's go.
Now, here's the thing. I healed Julia with Lucina. I recommend you do not do that. And I used Julia to kill Sharina, because in these guides I don't really like using Olivia because she's a +10 merge, but if you wanted you could use Olivia. Now sorry about the second cut there. So what I recommend, if you don't have that ally support, do not heal Julia that turn, so that way when you come into this map and Lucina gets HP, you could reciprocal aid Julia right now. So what you want to do is kill this green dragon, So when I say heal Julia on this map, I'll tell you when you would do that. So you want to kill that first green dragon, who will chase Reinhardt. You want to back off using Lucina and dance Julia. Now, the blue mage is going to chase Olivia / Reinhardt, and Tharja is going to chase Julia. So we've got them crisscrossing. And now we can tank this blue mage. And this is when you would heal Julia, because Lucina at that point would be at max HP. And by the way, the reason why we're tanking the blue mage is because you will not kill him in one fight. And Marth cannot Wings of Mercy to kill Julia because of you know, the forest. And as you can see, Julia has 3 HP. So if you did not have the HP seal, you would have died. But if you waited one map and healed Julia now, she would actually have more HP. She would have like 13 or, you know, 11 HP. So do keep that in mind. I'm so sorry for the confusion, but yeah, I really don't want to re-record this. So pretty lazy of me. Anyways, Marth will charge in like an animal and you could just blow him up. And you want to proc the Dragon Fang on Julia. So again, I apologize for that. Hopefully that was clear and concise. I doubt it was, but hopefully you understood what I meant. This map is actually really hard. It took me around 45 minutes to come up with a strategy of actually doing this map without getting destroyed. You want to wait, because the enemies do not move until you attack, and you need to place Julia where I've placed her. That's because this blue flyer will always move first, and he will chase Julia, and because his speed is so high, he can double Julia and kill her. So this will allow you to kill this Sword Cavalier, reposition out, and again, we're going to manipulate the AI into attacking Reinhardt, because the flyer will move, and then the dancer will dance the flyer to attack Reinhardt. This will then allow us to kill him and dance using Reinhardt and move Reinhardt out of the way of Sanaki. By the way, you have to move Julia because Julia cannot kill Sanaki even with Green Tomebreaker Dragon Fang. If you kept her there, Sanaki would have attacked, Ninian would have danced Sanaki, and Julia would have died. We used Olivia to tank, and then you could reposition Lucina to kill Sanaki. If your Lucina is not plus speed, that's fine. Just attack Sanaki once, dance with Olivia, and then kill, attack again to kill. This is the final map. So it's pretty hard because again, a lot of these enemies have so many debuffs which fly across the map and you don't really know what's going on. And they have a dancer. So I opted to tank Marth with Lucina because Lucina should have Luna procced. I retreated with Reinhardt and I kept all of my units out of the dance range. If you do this properly, Marth will double Lucina, leaving her on very low HP. My Lucina is minus HP, by the way, but that's the reason why I put the HP seal on her. Anyways, you should be able to attack and kill Marth. And here I was just calculating where all the enemies can move, and I realized that Tharja always moves first in this case. So I'm just here trying to calculate how far she can actually move. So she's going to move to the left and then get danced and then move down. So I was just calculating that. As we know, Sanaki will chase Reinhardt, and so we do a bit of a switcheroo here. You know, move Reinhardt. Wings of Mercy to the Lucina, which you should be able to do, because she has 15 HP. And then just run. This will allow you to do a switcheroo between Reinhardt and, you know, Olivia. So you can kill Tharja, attack with Lucina.
Let's go.
And again, if you can't double her, just dance her. And here I'm pretending my Lucina could not double Saniki. So I danced to Lucina to show that you can dance her. And then you could just kill Ninian. So I'm so sorry about the confusion on map 3, but essentially, long story short, is don't reciprocal aid on map 3 like I did. One shot the Sharina, use Olivia if you have to, it doesn't really matter. And then on the next map, map 4, when I move Lucina next to Julia, that's when you should reciprocal aid, bringing Julia back to max HP. So yeah, so again, sorry for the confusion. Hopefully this helped. I'm not sure if it did, because if you have different units, the enemies will move differently, and the debuffs will work on different units, which can affect a lot of parameters. So good luck. This was a very hard chain challenge.